Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to the Mystic Hawk YouTube channel and welcome to your midsummer check in. My spirit guides woke me up the other couple mornings ago and informed me it's time to set the studio back up and get the computer fired up again. And why? A lot of technical issues, but yes, I finally got it all working together to do some sun sign readings for you guys. They were telling me that there's a lot going on and we need a little bit more specific information instead of the general collective readings for you guys. Of course, this is my service to the world, and I said, okay, Spirit, here I am, and I'll do this. I want to thank all of you that have purchased crystals for the Mystic Hawk crystals. Check out, I got some more crystals listed, also some crystal pendants. Some are sold. This one right here is sold out already. That was a 0 point one. That was a popular one, and there's a few more pendants. They're all unique and different, or if you just like a crystal, they're available there. So Gemini, let's jump right into your reading. We have Shine Your Light from the Beyond Lemuria deck. This is all, these three cards are the ones I picked from the Ancestors Spirit Guides, and this is going to be the basis and the foundation of how your reading is going to go. So they're talking about, Gemini, it's time to stand out and shine your light. Let yourself be a beacon into the world. There may have been something that you've loved to do in the past. It could be an artistic thing or something that you really enjoy doing. It could be whatever that means to you, painting or some kind of art or making videos or just enjoying time with your friends, whatever it may be. With all the confusion in the daily life and the mundane stuff and other people's problems and other people's situations, you may have found that you've been pulled away from what you truly enjoy to do, what your life purpose is. You know, life has definitely happened to all of us collectively with, the inflation, the gas prices, all the crap that's gone on in the world, compounded over the last couple of years. It really has been distracting. Once we feel like we get forward motion, then that's a couple steps back, Oh, wait a minute, where was I going? I was really getting into doing this thing. I was really enjoying doing this, and all of a sudden I got called away, extra hours at work, family issues, this, that, and the other. But definitely the universe is saying you need to carve out as a little, even a little bit of time to focus on what brings you joy and helps you to shine your light and live your purpose in the world. The nature spirits are definitely going to help out. See, they're so elusive, even on screen here. These are the elves and the fairies, and you often find them around rock formations, like boulders or any kind of big rocks that you have in your area. If you're able to go hiking or at least go to a park where there's some natural rock formations, that is a place where it's known that fairies and elves like to live, the nature spirits in general. They may or may not come out to visit with you. You see little movements in the side eye. I see them all the time when I go out to the woods, especially when I'm crystal digging. They're very interested in that. Who's getting the crystals? Did they leave us an offering? Did they give us anything good? And if they don't like it, they'll push you down and cut your hand. No, just that is what happened the last time I went to a crystal mine, but I just rolled my foot on a rock. But it was right after I gave the food offering, so I did kind of question, did they not like what I gave them? And it was right by a rock formation, so uh-oh. I thought I gave them something yummy, even some chocolate, but no. They were in a mood because they're about to really mess up that area and clear cut that, and people are going to come in and mess that spot up. People, everything would be great. Yeah, people, right? Okay, so it is talking about getting back into nature so you can reconnect with that joy, reconnect with your light. And again, the Roadrunner card is coming along. Even if people have come and gotten your way or brought some really serious, heavy issues, or their serious energy to a situation, and the Roadrunner's trying to tell you to not take things so seriously, Gemini. Bring that fun-loving Joker spirit you have inherently built into you. Bring that back out to the surface. Now, of course, maybe don't laugh at tragedies, or, not too loud anyway. That's kind of inappropriate. People would see that as inappropriate. But again, trying not to take things so seriously and get so upset with them. That'll help you get back into the rhythm of doing what you do enjoy. Because even if that event is over, or you're done dealing with that person or that project or that situation you didn't really want to deal with, if we give it too much time in our mind, let that monkey mind take over, you have ended up spending a whole nother day, week, or month worrying about and brooding about a situation that you could have laughed off and gone on and had better times. Now, again, this is a general reading for the general collective of Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising on Mars and Venus too, wherever Gemini is in your chart. But if, it may or may not resonate with you. If you'd like a personal reading, or if you'd like to add on to it, say, yes, this really resonated with me, I want to know more about my specific situation, I do have readings available. Check out my website. It's all lighter and brighter and really streamlined. You can get to anything very, very quickly. No confusing information or videos or anything. And it's really easy to see and go by. You can hit up the crystal shop, scroll down. You can see a little write-up on how I go dig crystals. And then there's a little place where you can click on, and it takes you right to my Etsy store, leaves Mystic Hawk open. So if you want to go and check out the crystal guide over here to the far left, to the far right, I have created a free quartz crystal guide. So if you'd like to learn anything about quartz crystals, just check out the website. And there's something that you can enjoy. You don't have to buy anything. You just find out a little bit more about crystals, Isis crystals, abundance crystals, whatever kind of crystal you have, rainbows, double terminated. It has all of those in there. And it's just the beginning. It's just the basis and the foundation of that information that's going to be built on over time. So keep coming back and checking it out. And I have all my readings 25% off right now, whether that is the pre-recorded video reading or my live readings done by via Zoom. And on the live readings, you work with me in real time, one-on-one, and I'll use the cards, talk to the ancestors, do channeling, spirit guides. Maybe even some of your loved ones that have recently crossed over that you knew in this lifetime. They sometimes come through and give you some information that's really very helpful and powerful. Oh my God, those are powerful situations. It happens more often than not. I can't guarantee it. But with the live readings, you also get an audio recording of that reading, so you can go back and listen to it as many times as you like. And you get a quartz crystal. For those of you in the United States, I will ship to you a quartz crystal that I have charged up with that reading, with the information on that reading. Now, if you're international, if you really want a crystal, we'll work out something, but the shipping is just so astronomical. It just doesn't make it feasible for me to ship a little tiny crystal to you. But what I will do, so that you'll have a little something extra, I'll make a video of the reading for you. I'll record a video and make that available, so you'll have a little something extra in that area. So Gemini, let's continue on with your reading. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say about this situation. Definitely time to get back into the creative flow and having some fun, lightening up things. I feel like things have gotten really heavy and blah. Maybe the birthday month wasn't near as fun as it should have been, huh, Gemini? Just a lot of heavy energies going on this year and the last couple of years, and definitely that's too many cards, guys. No more than two at a time. Okay, so what I'm feeling is it's definitely a time to lighten up and get back into the creative flow of things. That Page of Pentacles has come up on just about every reading. A lot of us are going to be getting information about finances, physical health, perhaps some projects coming up. So you may be getting information, somebody wanting you to do a special project, or time to a work situation. You might have been waiting on getting a job, or changing some kind of career, your own entrepreneurial business, whatever it is, some kind of information. Pages almost always represent news to me. Okay, that's how I learned how to do it. It could be a younger person as well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So let's see what else we have. Oh, we have the King of Swords. So there's people that could be you, Gemini. The King of Swords. That is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Very masculine energy, ready to get out there and go to it. You've gotten very clear on what you want, so you're really strong in your reading here, Gemini. You're very clear on what you want. There is a little minor tower. The tower reversed is not near as bad as the upright tower where, wow, it kind of came out of the blue, but there was a tower situation that came up. There was a little bit of a disruption to the workflow for sure, because we have the reverse Eight of Pentacles. And a King of Cups here. So that would be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but it's also the masculine energy in this situation. Can maybe throw you back in your feelings is what I think, but also this is someone that is able to sit back and be compassionate in a situation, but also able to keep a distance. So maybe you're observing an emotional situation. Again, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in this situation, but it interrupted your workflow big time. Reverse Eight of Pentacles. That's, maybe even not working as hard toward a project as you like, having to put a delay on something that you were learning or working on, or something that you were creating, as well as maybe not putting the effort into it that you could, not because of other people's disruptions, but because you kept distracting yourself. So, take it as you will. It's all different for each Gemini. We have the Temperance card, Archangel Michael here, reminding us to keep the balance. Also, the balance between humor and seriousness, I'm hearing, but also keep the balance in the situation between helping people out and doing what you need to do. Because what I'm feeling, Gemini, is a lot of you had your energy pulled away and diverted, the diversion of energy, so to speak. And what that led to was the reverse Star card. So maybe brought up a little health issues. Definitely a draining situation that was really draining of your energies. Yeah, the Star card is all about healing after a tower, and there's the Tower card. It is reversed, but you may be still in the process of healing after that disruption, that tower moment, still recuperating your energies and stuff like that. And what the Spirit wants to say is really try to bring some levity to the situation, bring a little humor to the situation. That'll help the healing move a lot quicker. It looks like the perpetrator of the tower was the reverse Queen of Wands. That's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be, may or may not be a female. It could possibly be, again, this is general reading, but it is a fire sign person. Maybe coming from more of that feminine energy of being a little more passive aggressive instead of actively aggressive. But definitely manipulating and out to get things her way. It's my way or the highway is really what I feel. And that might have caused a disruption. This could be a coworker, a partner, a boss, a friend, family member, you name it. But whatever it is, they brought quite a disruption to the flow of the situation. But then again, you allowed it. You know what I'm saying? You on some level agreed to be a part of this exchange of energy, and this Five of Wands kind of maybe even a little bit petty. Definitely some arguments, some upsets. Even if it was done in the most diplomatic way that you could possibly go about it, where you would have maybe 5 people sitting around a table and everybody has their own points of view, and there's some discussion, some back and forth before everybody is on the same page. Okay, that is actually the brighter side of the Five of Wands. We're going to have some dynamic energies and maybe some back and forth and some sparring and a little bit of this and a little bit of that and some egos going off, but eventually everybody ends up on the same page. Now, the other side of the Five of Wands, if it kind of goes to the lower vibration, it's just people being really petty and argumentative and power struggles, really big time power struggles. And again, I see it around work. We have the Ten of Pentacles in the end with the King of Cups. So the King of Cups situation could be the patriarch. I do see that as the patriarch. So this might be a matriarch and a patriarch where he is kind of cool, calm, and collective, and it keeps the house together, or keeps the family together. whereas there's this disruptive influence. So it could be the family, work, friend group, you name it. But there's one steady person there that feels like more of a masculine energy, whether they're male or female. And there's one disruptive person that is more of a feminine energy, male or female person that has more of a passive aggressive. And this guy, he is more calm, cool, and collective about how he approaches and solves a problem. He has more compassion in the situation, whereas the Queen of Wands has zero compassion. We have the Eight of Wands right there below the Temperance card. This Eight of Wands here, that's very quick communication. There might be a lot of emails, a lot of text messages, a lot of messaging back and forth, like on Facebook or anything like that. So I even phone calls. So I see a lot of things, messaging happening by electronics. Things happening very quickly. There might have been a standstill, but now things are going to start moving very quickly. Also, some travel, perhaps travel to see a loved one, maybe someone very special, short distance travel, just like a day trip or something, or no more than, a couple of days. This is more of short distance travel. Certainly not getting in an airplane and flying away somewhere you can drive to, whether you drive or not. So we have the reverse Ace of Swords. There's a little lack of clarity here. Maybe in the beginning you used too much force to get your idea, to have this new idea or new beginning to go out there, and that met with some resistance from those around you, whether it's a work or family situation, friends, family, love, your partner. So this great new idea that you were so excited about really hit a wall of resistance and created a degree of conflict. I don't really see the Five of Swords, but there was at least some arguments and a little petty. I feel passive aggressive. I keep hearing passive aggressive stuff going on. The Page of Wands. So yeah, you may have gotten some communication from this Queen of Wands. The pages to me are almost always messages. They're messengers. So some kind of message came through about some kind of creative project. And I think it was her creative project that overrode your creative project situation. That is not for everybody again, but I'm just seeing one possible scenario where you really felt ripped off from getting to do your work, because this is the Eight of Pentacles. If I can pick it up, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like you were getting started, and then some kind of conflict happened. Could have been where you felt like your intellectual property was being taken, stolen. Something was being stolen. Some time, energy, your mental energy for sure. Spending too much time in your head over this situation where you could have focused in a lot of things to the point where you really did get exhausted. This is the number nine, the Nine of Wands reversed, which the Nine of Wands reversed is saying, oh, I'm just beat. I'm exhausted. I don't have any more energy for anything. Certainly not dealing with the Queen of Wands and all of the conflict that she stirred up, but also not even for my own project. So I do see a little time, like Archangel Michael saying, time to rejuvenate and heal yourself. The Star card being reversed also shows that you still need to go through a healing process and a regeneration process after whatever this little tower moment that you went through. And I am saying little tower. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't life altering like they could be, but this is one of those perspective altering situations. Like the upright tower is life altering changes, and this one is more of a perspective altering change that can lead to a more gentle life altering change. But definitely see the writing on the wall of this situation isn't healthy, but it will in the end lead to the Ten of Pentacles situations. And the Angels of Abundance card, I'm picking this, using these because a lot of people are worried about finances and stuff. The Angel of Abundance says, ask for your needs to be met. It says God and the angels can only help you if you ask them, because you have free will and they can't help you unless you ask. So if you're needing to get some needs met, you need to just ask them and give them permission to come in and help you in this situation. Maybe help you to mitigate a difficult situation with this reverse Queen of Wands. And the King I see the King of Cups maybe being able to help you, as well as the King of Swords, very powerful masculine energies that can come in and help you. Seems like the masculine energies are doing okay with you, Gemini. It's just the feminine, more the passive aggressive, not the actively aggressive people, but more the passively aggressive people that are causing the issues. So also it comes up saying no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spirituality. Take back your God given power. Take your power back from this situation by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. So, what they're saying about no more complaining is all the things that we can't complain again. That's focusing on these lower vibrational negative energies. Number one, you're giving your power away to a person that you don't want to give it to, or situations you don't want to give it to. And also the complaining creates more of the negative situations. What we focus on is what we create. That's how we create our reality, through our thoughts and our feelings combined. We have our thoughts about somebody we're really pissed at, and then we reinforce that with those pissy feelings. Excuse my language, but you have pissy thoughts, pissy feelings, you create pissy reality, okay? So if you want a lighter, upbeat reality, just try not to take things so seriously. Don't take them so personal. Let them kind of roll off your back like water off your back, and move on to creating a brighter day for yourself, Gemini. There you go. Don't forget, so you can shine your light. Can't shine your light if it's being hidden under a cloud of bullshit, so to speak. Okay, and of course, the other people's stuff, or your own feeling offended by a situation because you're taking it so seriously. Not saying that your feelings aren't valid, but of course they are valid, but that doesn't mean they need to rule what's going to happen in your future. And if we start focusing on those negative feelings now, it's going to create negative shit in the future. So, okay, there we go. I don't know why all of a sudden I've been really good about not saying bad words until I got to Gemini reading. Well, maybe you needed to hear it like that, right? So what I'm going to do now, this is the time for the blessing over the reading. I'm going to bless you for the next month that's coming up. So I want to bless Gemini and being able to lighten up and bring some levity to the situation, so that some healing can come around, so that you may be able to find clarity in a situation and be able to move forward with your creative projects, with those projects that is in alignment with your life purpose, that gives you the highest energy, highest level of accomplishment that you would have with this 10 of Pentacles. May the weights be lifted from you so that the exhaustion leaves you, and that you will have more energy to put into the projects that you want so much to do and be a part of, that Spirit so much wants you to do and be a part of, that is supported by Archangel Gabriel. Oh, Gabriel and Michael. So, okay, Gabriel came in, even though he's not in the spread, but Michael as well. So Michael is blessing this as well. And don't forget to ask for the angels and God got us all that is to meet your needs. They have plenty of time. There is, endless possibilities, endless resources to help you with. So, okay, there is your blessing for the month, Gemini. I hope that you have a wonderful time in between these readings, however long it is. I'm going with Spirit here. And may these blessings resonate with you throughout that time. Okay, thank you, and have a wonderful evening, day, morning, whenever it is. All right, bye-bye now. Okay.